at Fort Hays State University. Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. South Gray Rebel Band in really good sound tonight in full force, and a huge crowd again. Of course, Hanover already in place for that Lady Cats game. We saw the Hanover Lady Wildcats win the Division I 1A state title 50-47 over Olpe. Three-pointer buried by Tiana Losi at the buzzer wins it for Hanover. Now the guys will try to follow, and we'll do the same thing. They will bring both teams out, administration, management, managers for both teams, and then roster players, and then they will introduce the starters as well. So still a few minutes out as they'll get things underway, and we should be set to go in just a few minutes. We'll bring you back when we're ready for tip-off here to Fort Hays State University after these.
Think of Sapp Brothers of Hanover as your unlimited source of energy. Their business is dedicated to bulk delivery of gasoline, diesel fuel, propane, and oil in Marshall and Washington counties. Sapp Brothers will deliver to homes, businesses, and even wherever you are out in the field. That's pretty important when you're in the middle of an extremely busy season. Call them for a competitive fuel quote and keep them in your contacts list. 337-2446. Sapp Brothers' number again is 337-2446.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
No two farms are alike. That's why Blue Valley Insurance offers insurance coverage tailored just for you. Our farm insurance experts will look at your individual situation and help you figure out the coverages that make the most sense for your farm, all at an affordable price. We keep up to date on the changing needs and challenges of today's farm and ranch operations, and our policies provide the flexibility to cover them all. Your roots are in farming, ours are in protecting you. Visit Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
It has been an outstanding year for the Hanover Wildcats. R.L. Juniman Construction is impressed with their commitment and teamwork, bringing great pride to the Hanover community. Everyone will be cheering for you and your extraordinary accomplishments. R.L. Juniman Construction of Hanover is proud of the team and glad to be of service to customers who need help building waterways, terraces, ponds, and clearing trees. Call them for reasonable rates, quality work, and professional service.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
Well, honoring a few of officials that have been doing it a long time, including Kurt Losi from Hanover, has been honored for his years of service as an official. A couple guys have been doing it for 30 years, so nice honor for 5 officials that have been officiating high school basketball, a totally thankless job, and questioned by coaches, players, crowd, and announcers alike, but they come out and do it for very little money game after game after game. So nice honor for the 5 guys on the floor. Now looks like we may be set to start introducing players from both squads. Again, South Gray 24-1, Hanover 23-2. Mark Applegate, the head coach for South Gray. Kim Losi, of course, appearing in his 9th state title game. He has won 5. Last win for Hanover was in 2015. We'll take another break, bring you back for basketball after these.
When you grow corn or soybeans for a living, you are always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn to Channel. When you plant Elite Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own Channel seedsman. You see, Your seedsman works with you year-round to make the most of your operation.
For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, call Greg Fitzenmeyer, your Channel Seed dealer, at 632-7498.
Households are using the internet more and more these days. Netflix, web surfing, gaming, and even using the Wi-Fi on your cell phone each take up a portion of your home's internet pipe. The lower the internet speed, the smaller your pipe is. Too many devices and too small of a pipe equals lagging speeds. If you're experiencing lagging internet with your many devices, it might be time to upgrade your internet. Call Blue Valley Telecommunications at 877-876-1228 to find out more.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, offers specialized repair services and maintenance on your machinery. See them for the best farm implements for the right job at the right price. Bruna Implement extends their support to the area student athletes in tournament action. They have enjoyed watching the teams play, improve, and grow as a team and as individuals. Congratulations to all the area high school teams for making it to the postseason playoffs. Bruna Implement is extremely proud of your success.
Central Valley Ag believes that each employee contributes directly to the cooperative's growth and success. This is your invitation to become a member of the CVA team. Go to their website. You can see a current list of job openings, information on benefits, even sign up for one of their email lists. Visit cvacoop.com/careers. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Administration, managers, roster players have been announced for both teams. Now introducing starters. You can hear the Hanover Wildcat crowd right behind me. We'll start off with South Gray. 6'6" senior Jackson Miller averaging almost 20 points a game, 6 rebounds and 4 blocks. 5'10" senior Lucas Skinner averages 10.2. 6'6" junior Gilbert Peters averages 12.3 and 8 rebounds a game. Brock Davis, a 6'1" junior, and Clifton Miller, a 6-foot sophomore. So South Gray obviously will get the size advantage in this. For Hanover, Will Bruna, a 6-foot senior, averaging 16 a game and 6 assists. It is Adam Fritchie, a 6'1" senior, 6 points a game, almost 7 rebounds. Adam Zarbanecki, 5.8 points a game, 6 rebounds, a 6'3" senior. Michael Juneman averages 18 points a game. He also averages about 3 steals a game as well. He's a 6-foot senior. And Carter Bruna, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 8.6 points per game. Again, Kim Losey, this is his 9th state title appearance. He's won 5. Last won it in 2015. Love to see his 6th win and be able to follow the Lady Wildcats, who just won the 1A Division I title on the girls' side. That is the first state title for the Hanover girls in their program. So a great day so far for the Hanover Wildcats. We'll see if the guys can follow. Getting final instructions, just about set to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll bring you back after this.
At United Bank and Trust, we get it. Bank hours don't always fit into your schedule. With the United Bank and Trust mobile banking app, you can bank anytime, anywhere. At home, at work, or anywhere in between. You can perform convenient and secure transactions like mobile check deposit, transfer money between accounts, or see your balance instantly. Find it by searching for United Bank and Trust mobile app in your app store. Mobile banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Set to go. Adam Zarbanecki jumps for Hanover against Jackson Miller. Again, Miller, a 6'6" senior, so 6'6", 6'6" on the floor for the Rebels. Gilbert Peters also 6'6", jump controlled by the Rebels. Peters looks like a college lineman. And South Gray, the home team in their whites, now driving to the hoop, is Brock Davis up and down for the first points of the game. Michael Juneman will bring it across. He'll go right baseline. Carter Bruna back up top on the wing. Now he's going to drive lane. He'll kick it back out to Fritchie. Down low to Will Bruna. Bruna will come up top of the key, back out, pop 3. No, in and out. Rebound. Michael Juneman comes back up with it, but has it blocked out of there on the putback by Jackson Miller. Here comes South Gray down court, and the big man, he misses a dunk. The big man, Gilbert Peters. And now you got to be kidding me. Now they're going to get Adam Zarbanicki on the foul as Gilbert Peters went up for the big dunk and on the board put Zarbanicki in a headlock and took him down. And Zarbanicki gets called for the foul. Now that missed dunk went off back iron and darn near hit the ceiling, and now a turnover by South Gray. So no damage other than the one foul on Zarbanicki, which is inexplicable, and Coach Kim Losey still wanting the explanation. I don't blame him. So a 2-0 early lead. Here's Will Bruna now, other end, tries driving in the lane, up and over, and he's going to get called for the travel. So a couple of really, really tough calls early. And South Gray will get it back, leading 2-0. That missed dunk hit back iron and went up like a rocket. So South Gray with the basketball. Skinner now tries to pop three left wing right back into the hands of Jackson Miller. He'll put up a little 5-footer, won't go. Good rebound, Will Bruna. Here comes Hanover. South Gray's in a man-to-man. Hanover will also stay in a man-to-man. Carter Bruna backs out, left wing. Now he's going to try driving lane. Kicks it right side to Michael Juneman, up and down. So Michael Juneman hits the first two for Hanover. Here comes South Gray. And Hanover in their blue road uniform. South Gray, the home team, in their whites. Lob pass, alley-oop inside. Can't dunk it, but laying it in is Jackson Miller. Again, 2-6-6 post players for South Gray, and they are good. Now Fritchie, other end, up and over Peters, and that won't go. Good rebound, Zarbanicki kicks it back out to Bruna on the wing. He's going to back it out to the point and reset. Carter Bruna, now he'll pop three. Top of the key, and yes, Carter Bruna hits for three. And we'll see if Hanover can't get a little something going outside the arc. South Gray with it back. Hanover leads 5-4. Now three for the big man, Peters. Nearly got it to go. Good rebound, Fritchie. So Gilbert Peters can apparently pop threes, and now Juneman's going to take it all the way down. He's going to have it blocked by Peters. And they're going to say off Hanover, back to South Gray. So Lucas Skinner across the timeline. To Miller. Now Miller goes left side to Skinner. Lob pass inside. Peters, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Skinner's lob underneath to Peters, off glass, good. Peters, a 6'6 junior, probably goes about 250 or 260. That is a big man under the basket. 6'5", South Gray lead. 4:50 left in the first. Bruna now in the lane. Kicks it back out. Carter Bruna. Nothing there. Gets it to Juneman. Juneman in the lane. Right side. Zarbanicki up strong on the glass. Yes. Adam Zarbanicki not backing down from either post player. Goes up and down strong. And it's 7-6. Hanover with the lead. South Gray with the ball. It's Peters. Back to Skinner for three. Left wing. Won't go. Rebound Bruna. Here comes Hanover. They lead one. Zarbanicki now, baseline, trying to drive around Peters. Not much there. Kicks it back up top to Carter Bruna. Three from the point. No, in and out. Rebound by the big man. That's Gilbert Peters. Skinner across the timeline. He'll go left side to Miller. Lob pass inside. Miller. Jackson Miller outside to Skinner. Now Brock Davis has it on the wing. Peters up top of the key to Jackson Miller. Miller goes to Skinner. Top of the key to Clifton Miller. Good defense by Hanover. They are staying man-to-man. Now Jackson Miller, turnaround jumper off glass, won't go. Rebound. Somehow Skinner comes out of there with it, and now three from Clifton Miller. No. Ball loose. Carter Bruna comes up with it. There goes Carter Bruna across the timeline. He really had to run to get that thing down. Will Bruna at the top. 7-6. Hanover leads. 3 minutes left in the first. Lob pass underneath. Zarbanicki leans in up off glass. Adam Zarbanicki for 2 more, and it's 9-6 Hanover lead. Skinner to Davis. Skinner now on the right wing. Top of the key 3, Clifton Miller. No, won't go. Rebound Fritchie. Down to 2:40. Bruna, skip pass down low, right baseline. Carter Bruna, nothing there. He's going to dribble back up. Now lobs it down to Fritchie on the baseline. Inside Zarbanicki. Nearly has it knocked away. Now Fritchie, Juniman in the lane. No, he can't get the shot to go. Boy, good feed from Fritchie to Juniman, and a great shot, just rattled out. So South Gray back with the ball. Lob pass underneath now. Jackson Miller, 5-footer baseline, won't go. Carter Bruna on the backside. Down court, Will Bruna. He's going to smartly back it out as South Gray quickly down. Now Will Bruna does a little spin move inside, up and down over the big man Peters, and Will Bruna hits for 2. And it's 11-6. Hanover leads a minute 50. Now steal. Will Bruna, lay in, other end, yes. Will Bruna for 2 more, and it's 13-6. Hanover is up. Down to a minute 35. Inside, Peters, top of the key 3. Jackson Miller, you got to be kidding me. Jackson Miller, a 6'6 senior, hits for 3 from the top of the key. And it's 13-9. Now Miller averages almost 20 points a game. But that was from way out front. Now Bruna driving again. Skip pass right side. 3 from Juniman. Baseline, no. Backside rebound, Zarbanicki. Carter Bruna, top of the key. Inside, left side. Zarbanicki has a block. Rebound. Carter Bruna, up and down and 1. No, they'll say on the floor. So it'll go out of bounds. They'll call the foul on the floor. Really thought Carter Bruna had that. That will be Lucas Skinner's first foul, but they will say that went on the floor. Inbound to Peters, just in the game. Stahlbomber, he'll hand it back to Will Bruna. Bruna drives left, little daylight. He's going to go all the way to the hole. Reverse lay-in, partially blocked by South Gray. Gilbert Peters got a piece of that near steal by Juniman. Now they'll get it to Davis. Back up to Miller with 35. Peters backing his way in, and now a foul on the floor is going to be called, I think, on William Peters or Bruna. That's going to be on Peters, so out of bounds to South Gray. 13-9. There's 30 seconds left in the first. Lob pass in to Miller. Back to Skinner on the left wing. Now Skinner's going to drive in the lane. Nothing there. Over to David Ennis. That shot won't go, partially blocked. In the lane now. Feed inside. Won't go. That's back over to Davis. Rebound to Peters. Here comes Hanover. South Gray with a couple of good looks. Nothing there. Juniman, left side 3. Baseline, yes, hits it. Michael Juniman for 3. It's 16-9 with 3. Long bomb 3. It's good if it goes. Out of bounds. And 1 quarter is in the book. Hanover 16, South Gray 9, headed to the second after this.
At Glaven Ford in downtown Clay Center, it's the Oh My Gosh, That's Too Cheap sale.
Tell me, how does that work, big voice man?
It's very simple, ma'am. The Oh My Gosh, That's Too Cheap sale is every day at Glaven Ford. The best price in the 5-state area, max money for your trade-in, and most importantly, the best customer service before, during, and after the sale anywhere. We are Glaven Ford. We are in Clay Center. Glaven Ford, home of engines and oil changes for life.
As a family-owned independent business, our agronomists at CS Precision Ag understand what it takes to make your operation successful. From Vera soil mapping and variable rate prescriptions to pre-season crop planning and weekly crop scouting reports, our agronomists tailor-fit each package to fit your particular farm. We are accepting new customers for 2017 throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact us today at 785-630-0596 or visit us online at csprecisionag.com.
Well, a really good first quarter slow start by Hanover, but really got themselves back into it. They're up 16-9 at the end of one. They will have possession. Jacob Stahlbomber inbounds to Bruna. Will rocks it across the timeline. Spin move, inside lay-in. Bruna, yes. And Will Bruna hits again, and now a foul is going to be called on Bruna. Boy, that was not much. I mean, there was some contact, but Bruna's going to pick up his first, so Hanover's doubled up South Gray. They lead 18-9. Top of the key three, David Ennis. No, won't go. Rebound, Will Bruna. Here comes Hanover. Down court, Zarbanicki on the baseline, cut off. Juneman nearly loses it. Now he sees a little daylight in the lane. Lay in, no, but he is fouled. So Michael Juneman heads to the line shooting two. So Jackson Miller picks up his first. And Michael Juneman shoots two. First free throw good. Juneman now has 6 points. He'll have one more, and Hanover's gone up double digits. They lead 19-9. This South Gray team is very good. Second one on the way. Good. Juneman hits both, and it's a 20-9 Hanover lead. Skinner across the timeline. Right side to Miller. Left side, Skinner. Clifton Miller now. Lob pass inside Peters and has a block, and they're going to call a jump ball. What a job by William Peters of getting a hand on that ball from behind Gilbert Peters, causing the jump ball. It will stay with South Gray, but a great defensive job. Inbounds pass to South Gray. Clifton Miller, top of the key. Miller goes left. Looking down low for Jantz. Jantz backs it out. Now to the point to Skinner. Skinner will hold. Now to Miller. Top of the key. Another three for Jackson Miller. No, can't get that one to go. And now a foul is going to be called on Gilbert Peters on that board. And that's Gilbert Peters' first. Hanover up 20-9. Will Bruner's going to slow it down a little. He'll walk it across the timeline. 6.5 minutes left in the half. Bruna, left side, lob pass inside. Peters kicks it back out to Bruna. Now they'll say Peters took steps, and he did. Got his feet locked up with Gilbert Peters, and trying to reestablish footing took about 5 steps, so turnover back to South Gray. Skinner to Miller. Peters lob pass inside to Jackson Miller, and now a foul is going to be called. We'll see who they get. That's going to be on Will Bruna, and that's 2 on Bruna. Inside pass now, nearly taken away by Hanover, and Will Bruna's really frustrated and really needs to be careful. He's picked up 2 fouls. Another 3 now from Jackson Miller, and he buries another one. And the big man can shoot. Here comes Bruna down court. Peters in the lane, and now they're going to say Peters carried the ball. I think Peters is going to come out. A couple of unforced errors, tough mistakes. So the 6'3" sophomore will take a seat. Got called for travel. There's a travel by Lucas Skinner at the top of the key as he's trying to pass out on the wing, and his player had broken in. So tried to hold up that pass, so Hanover will get it back. They lead 20-12. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Carter Bruna with it. Man-to-man defense from South Gray. Bruna tries driving in the lane. Has it knocked away. Back into the hands of Juniman. Now Juniman, little daylight to the lane. Yes. Michael Juniman hits for a couple of more, and he's got 9. And it's 22-12. Other end now, South Gray. Gilbert Peters lob pass to Jackson Miller. And now a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Adam Fritchie, so that'll go out of bounds to South Gray. Inbounds to Gilbert Peters, now top of the key to Griebel. Back to Skinner. He'll hold. Top of the key, Jackson Miller. There's a 3 from Skinner, in and out. Rebound to Juniman. Here comes Hanover, leading 22-12. Juniman, Bruna, left wing 3. Will Bruna, no. Back iron, rebound. Fritchie from Zarbanicki. Can't get the shot to go, but Adam Fritchie's headed to the line shooting 2. 4.5 left in this first half, and it's 22-12. Hanover with the lead. That foul on Craig Griebel. And Adam Fritchie will shoot 2. Free throw up and strong. Fritchie will have one more. Free throw up, and that one rattles out. Rebound, Gilbert Peters. Outlet to Skinner. Down court, Jackson Miller. Nothing there. He's going to back it out. Fritchie all over him. Good defense by Adam Fritchie. Back to Skinner, and now near steal from Carter Bruna. Carter Bruna with a little too much contact on Lucas Skinner. So Skinner across the timeline. Now Skinner in the lane, lob pass inside to Gilbert, and he gets the shot to go and one. Gilbert Peters gets it to go, and I think that's on Fritchie. That's his second. So Gilbert Peters at the line shooting 1. Free throw up and down. 22-15. 4 minutes left in the half. Carter Bruna, a little daylight. He's going to drive lane. Puts the shot up, won't go. Foul. They'll say, I think, on the floor. And that's going to be on Jackson Miller. And that will be on the floor. And that's Jackson Miller's second. So Miller's going to have to come out with 2. Carter Bruna, now they just have the 1-6-6 post player. Hanover may have a little better luck on the inside, although they haven't struggled too much. Now Will Bruna is going to take it to the hole. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Definite size advantage to South Gray, but Hanover quicker and much more physical. Bruna's free throw good. 7 points for Will Bruna. Hit 31 last night against St. Francis. Second free throw, good. So Will Bruna hits both, and it's 23-15, 24-15. Adam Fritchie's going to get a break. Stahlbomber back in. Skinner down court to Miller. Inside, Peters trying to back his way in. Now kicks it back out to in. Now Skinner's going to try driving lane, feeds Peters underneath the hoop, and they'll say he took steps, and that's a great call official right there took steps before he got the shot off. So back to Hanover. Bruno walks it down to 3:25. 24-15, Hanover leads. Carter Bruna goes left, not much there. He's going to get cut off. He'll hand it back to Will Bruna, who will bring it back up top. Now he'll go left. Now right, kick it right to Juniman. Nothing there. Now he's going to drive lane. Juniman, yes, little hook up and over Gilbert Peters and Michael Juniman for two more. Got 11. And it's 26-15. Now other end is Peters. That won't go. Gilbert Peters, rebound to Stahlbomber. Down court, Will Bruna, numbers. He's going to go all the way. Shot up, won't go. Backside rebound to Zarbanicki. Now three, top of the key. Carter Bruna, no, won't go. Rebound to Stahlbomber. And now they're going to get Stahlbomber for the foul. Coach Kim Losey wanting foul the other way, but he's not going to get it. And this will be 1-on-1 on the other end. So that's going to send Clifton Miller to the line, shooting 1-on-1. That's foul on Dakin Stahlbommer's first. Free throw up and good. So Clifton Miller, 6-foot sophomore, will get his first point. And it's 26-16. Miller's going to have one more. Free throw up and down. So Miller hits both. That's back to a 9-point game. 26-17. Carter Bruna in the lane. Spins, trying to force his way in. And they'll say Michael Juniman took steps. So back to the Rebels with 2.5 left in the half. Cross-court pass to Skinner. He'll pop three from the wing, short. Long rebound back out front to Skinner. That thing hit the rim just right. Nobody had a chance at it. Hit front iron and back out front quickly. Skinner, right place, right time. Skinner has it top of the key, down to 2 minutes. Lob pass inside to Peters. Now taken away. Another lob pass tried for, taken away by Zarbanicki. Gets it back to Bruno. Zarbanicki couldn't dribble. He'd already used it, so gets it back to Bruno with 1:45. 26-17. Stahlbomber tries driving right side. Yes, and one. Dakin Stahlbomber, a little daylight, hits it, and gets fouled. That's foul on Lucas Skinner. That's his second. 28-17. And now 29 as Stahlbomber hits the three-point play. 29-17 with 1:40. Hanover up 12. South Gray with possession. Gilbert Peters, he's going to try driving in the lane. Now goes up and over a Hanover Wildcat, knocked out of bounds. They'll say off Hanover. Rebels inbound. Skinner to Miller. Back to Skinner. He'll go right side. Into Brock Davis. Cross-court pass to Skinner on the left wing. Looking to drive. Nothing there. Now driving is Davis. They'll call a foul on the floor. And looks like that'll be on Carter Bruna. So that's going to send Brock Davis to the line shooting 1-on-1. Free throw from Davis is strong. Rebound to Zarbanicki, and he is pulled to the ground, so we'll walk to the other end and shoot 1-on-1. So Adam Zarbanicki is going to shoot 1-on-1. 29-17, 1:12 left in the half. Free throw up, strong. Rebound to South Gray. David Enns comes out of there with it. Skinner across the timeline. Down under a minute. Skinner on the wing. Looking in, not much there. He'll get it to Brock Davis. Lob pass inside. Gilbert Peters turns it to free throw stripe. Nothing there. Kicks it back out. Now back into Peters. Bowls his way in. And a charge as Dakin Stallbomber had set up camp and pounded to the ground. And Gilbert Peters will pick up his second. So now with 40 seconds, Will Bruna walks it down, holding up one finger. And Hanover with a 12-point lead can try to increase that lead and take it to the locker room. Hanover has been really, really patient and keyed off of South Gray's mistakes. Juneman has it right in front of me on the corner. Now he'll dribble right, back to Will Bruna with 12. Hanover needs to go. Now they do. With 10, with 9. Bruna, left wing, lob pass inside to Zarbanicki. Shot up and won't go, but he's fouled. Boy, what a great look from Bruna to Zarbanicki, and can't get the shot to go, but Adam Zarbanicki's going to have 2 shots, so 2.4 seconds left. Zarbanicki can add a couple of more. First free throw, good. One more for Zarbanicki. Free throw up, and good. And even with the help of South Gray's crowd, and South Gray's not going to get a shot off, and they don't, and we're headed to halftime. 31-17, Hanover with the lead. We're at halftime at Fort Hays State University. We'll bring you back after these.
Hey, it's me, Weeds. Let me in.
When weeds come knocking, let your herbicide do the talking. Wilbur Ellis is on call with the fall spray to keep those weeds under control. Now is an excellent time to spray, because once the weeds start growth in the spring, they rapidly develop with the goal of reproducing. See Ryan, Mike, Kenny, Alan, or Brent at Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed, and let us build a specific plan for you and tackle the weeds on your acres.
If you're an over-the-road truck driver who's looking for change, an opportunity awaits you at TSI Kansas. We are currently seeking drivers to join our team. Our drivers must be dependable, dedicated, and hardworking. One who wants to stay with a growing company and make a career with TSI Kansas. Our benefits include quality equipment, top pay, health insurance, and much more. We welcome you to join our team. Call Heather at TSI Kansas, 785-632-5183.
Go further.
Pulse.
Go faster.
Pulse.
Go fiber.
Pulse.
Twin Valley's fiber network is working for you. Go further. Take advantage of today's new technologies. Go faster. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second to keep up with multiple users and applications. Go Pulse. Faster internet for streaming and gaming. Sign up for Twin Valley Pulse Internet Service. Call 800-515-3311. Service availability and internet speeds will depend on location. Call for complete details.
Hello, Patterson's Apothecary. How can I help you? Yes, we are open, even with all the construction. Yes, the road closed sign to our west will be there for a long time because of the hospital expansion. But you can get to us from the east on Liberty Street or from the north on Lafayette Street. We're here from 10 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, except for lunch from 12:30 to 1:30. And you can still drive through or walk into Patterson's Apothecary for your prescriptions. Okay, thanks for calling.
Halftime, 31-17, Hanover with the lead. Osborne's dance team provides entertainment at halftime, so a little bit louder than normal, but it's been loud most of the day. In case you missed it earlier, the Hanover Lady Wildcats claimed their first state title. They win 50-47 on a last-second three by Tiana Losi, 50-47, and the Hanover girls are state champions. Here we're at halftime. Hanover boys trying to follow. They'll need one more half of strong play like they've had in the first. They lead it 31-17. 22-17. We'll take another timeout, bring you back, look at scoring leaders after this.
On March 1, 1947, Wilson McMahon began a new accounting business in Clay Center called Mail Me Monday, and a year later formed a partnership with Henry Copeland that became Central Office Service and Supply. Countless changes in products and services have been needed over these 70 years, and Central Office Service and Supply has recently added a wide variety of janitorial and break room supplies and equipment. Come and see our new displays and take advantage of the 70% discount on all remaining cards.
Save big on Midas Agricultural Drive Tires from the Farmers Cooperative. Get an instant $100 rebate on all Midas Agricultural radial drive tires now through March 31st. Midas tires are known for their quality, dependability, and traction in the tough conditions of your field. And now, save an instant $100 on the tires designed for high horsepower and load carrying capacity. For complete details, see your Farmers Cooperative Tire branch today.
Farmers Cooperative.
There are as many fish varieties as there are ways to prepare it. And at Ray's Apple Market, you'll find a fresh selection of fish every Thursday until they run out. Available only during the Lent season. Keep your fish recipes handy and then get your catch of the day that are cleaned, packaged, and always fresh.
Here at Ray's, it is our passion to give you, our customer, a pleasant, time-saving shopping experience while providing exceptional products at value prices with uncommon customer service. Thank you from our family to yours. Shop small, shop local.
At Oldie Seed, our Know to Grow research program gives you first-hand knowledge of the performance characteristics of each hybrid and variety we offer. We use that knowledge to help you select from the latest traits that include Extend, Enlist, Liberty Link, and Roundup Ready 2. When it comes to selecting your hybrids and varieties this season, count on your Oldie Seed representative. They have the latest trait technologies backed by a solid research program. At Oldie Seed, we have your back.
Halftime, Hanover leading South Gray 31-17 as Hanover tries to follow their girls as the 1A Division I state champs. They lead by 14 at halftime. Another dance team is on the floor performing. Some of the schools from around the area coming in to perform. And I'm not sure where this one is from. I believe they said TMP, but I'm not positive. So we'll let this dance team get their performance in and then bring you back and take a look at scoring. Again, we are at halftime, 31-17, Hanover leading South Gray. You're listening to Hanover Wildcat basketball on KCOY.
Andy's Hardware and Lumber continues to meet the needs of their customers with quality building products, tools, hardware, and customer service. They carry a wide selection of products to give you more choices and more solutions. Whatever you're building or remodeling, you need a reliable source of lumber, windows, doors, and hardware at good competitive prices. When you deal with Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, you'll always be treated right. They extend good luck wishes to the Hanover Wildcats. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is ready to protect your family's health care needs. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, they are committed to delivering high-quality care, addressing the health needs ranging from prevention, checkups, and care of illnesses and injury to maternity and other health conditions. They take pride in those they serve. Join Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic in cheering on the student-athletes of the community in their academic and sporting events. They're proud of the Hanover Wildcats.
For over 65 years, Hanover Electric has served the area with all their electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. They appreciate the support they've received from the local area year after year and the friends they've made along the way. Hanover Electric is proud to welcome new clientele and look forward to many years of working together. They will continue to provide excellent service to the community. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently.
We're a community ag bank. We're experienced and we're local. We're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Again, a couple of dance teams from around the area performing at halftime here at Fort Hays State University and doing a great job. We're at halftime, 31-17. Hanover is leading South Gray. Let's give you a look at some scores. For the South Gray Rebels, who come into this game 24-1, their leading scorer, Jackson Miller, 6'6" senior, averaging almost 20 a game. He's had 8. He's hit 2 threes. Now, the big man can shoot from outside, so he's had 8 points, 5 from Gilbert Peters, the 6'6" junior, averaging 12.5 per game, and then 2 apiece from Brock Davis and from Clifton Miller. For Hanover, it's Michael Juneman with 11. Will Bruna has 8. 6 from Adam Zarbanicki, and then 3 each from Dakin Stahlbaumer and Carter Bruna. Carter Bruna hit 1 3 in that first period. He's been quiet ever since. Hanover not really shooting lights out again. They're shooting just under 50% from the field. Not bad. They did shoot 57% in that second period. They're shooting 2 of 7 from three-point range and have shot 10 free throws and hit 7. South Gray, not much better. They have really been not good from the field. They have shot 26% for the game. They're 6 of 23, 2 of 12 from three-point range at just over 16%. And then they've only been to the stripe 4 times, hitting 3. Again, we're at halftime, 31-17. Hanover leading South Gray. This is 1A Division I State Championship Saturday from Hayes. You're listening to Hanover Wildcat Basketball.
Think of Sapp Brothers of Hanover as your unlimited source of energy. Their business is dedicated to bulk delivery of gasoline, diesel fuel, propane, and oil in Marshall and Washington counties. Sapp Brothers will deliver to homes, businesses, and even wherever you are out in the field. That's pretty important when you're in the middle of an extremely busy season. Call them for a competitive fuel quote and keep them in your contacts list. 337-2446. Sapp Brothers' number again is 337-2446.
Lincoln Elementary School will be hosting the annual Family Art Night, Book Fair, and Ice Cream Social on Tuesday, March 14th from
Our roots are in agriculture. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the areas that we serve. Because of that, we make our ag decisions right here at the bank. There's no waiting for some out-of-town approval on your loan requests. So rather than planting your seeds in someone else's field, stop by and let's talk. We're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Homeowners insurance is essential. The coverage is designed to protect your home and its contents, as well as shield you from liability for accidents on your property. Blue Valley Insurance has a range of homeowners insurance packages to protect and recover in the event of fire, accident, theft, or natural disaster. You put a lot of hard work into providing a home for your family. Blue Valley Insurance can provide the best combination of home insurance coverage, value, and price to protect your investment. See us in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
31-17, we are at halftime. Phil Casper joining you along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella. Earlier, the Hanover Lady Wildcats win their first state title in basketball. They beat Olpe 50-47. It was a three-pointer from Tiana Losi on the left wing. No time left on the clock when that thing hit net, and it was nothing but net. And Hanover wins it 50-47. Ashton Juneman will close out her career with 14. Riley Debley, another senior, closes her career out with 8. Allie Sedlacek, great game. The other senior, just 1 point, but she was all over the place and had a great game. Ashton Juneman, probably the player of the game in that one. Ashton Juneman ended up fouling out in the game, but she was big on both ends of the court. And again, Tiana Losi with that three-pointer. That's nothing but net, no time on the clock, and Hanover wins it 50-47. Again, in case you missed it earlier, this is the 18th time in the last 21 years that a Twin Valley League tournament or Twin Valley League team has played for a state title. We've had 2 today, 1 down and 1/2 to go. Hanover leads 31-17. We'll take one more timeout. Be back for second half after this.
It has been an outstanding year for the Hanover Wildcats. R.L. Juniman Construction is impressed with their commitment and teamwork, bringing great pride to the Hanover community. Everyone will be cheering for you and your extraordinary accomplishments. R.L. Juniman Construction of Hanover is proud of the team and glad to be of service to customers who need help building waterways, terraces, ponds, and clearing trees. Call them for reasonable rates, quality work, and professional service.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
When you grow corn or soybeans for a living, you are always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn the channel. When you plant Elite Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own channel seedsman. You see, your seedsman works with you year-round to make the most of your operation.
For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, call Greg Fitzenmeyer, your channel seed dealer, at 632-7498.
Households are using the internet more and more these days. Netflix, web surfing, gaming, and even using the Wi-Fi on your cell phone each take up a portion of your home's internet pipe. The lower the internet speed, the smaller your pipe is. Too many devices and too small of a pipe equals lagging speeds. If you're experiencing lagging internet with your many devices, it might be time to upgrade your internet. Call Blue Valley Telecommunications at 877-876-1228 to find out more.
Second half ready to go. Hanover leads 31-17. They will have possession to start this second half. Hanover led 16-9 after the first, 31-17 as we start this third period. Hanover Lady Wildcats have already got their crown, beating Olpe 50-47. Boys trying to follow. Kim Losey's 9th appearance. They'll try to give him his 6th title. Michael Juniman with the ball, now trapped, now gets through it. Will Bruna on the baseline, top of the key. Carter Bruna thought about 3. Now he's going to drive lane, puts a shot up off glass, and is fouled. And that's going to be on Jackson Miller. And that's 3 on Miller. So Carter Bruna will shoot 2 free throws, hits the first. Bruna now with 4 points. He had 1 3-pointer in the first quarter and has been quiet since. Jackson Miller, leading scorer, 6'6". 3 fouls just 30 seconds into this third period. Second free throw, strong, off back iron, rebound South Gray. So Skinner will bring it down court for the Rebels. Man-to-man defense continues from Hanover. Lob pass inside. It's the big man, Gilbert Peters, and kind of caught between a slam and a lay-in, so he just drops it in. He missed a dunk earlier. Now Will Bruna's going to take one to the hole on the other end, and they're going to call Will Bruna for a charge. That's Will Bruna's 3rd. Bruna really needs to be careful. He's got the attention of one official. Really wears his emotions on his sleeve. Now a 3 again. Jackson Miller, top of the key, won't go. Will Bruna with the board. Here comes Bruna, transition, trying to take it all the way. He's going to take it all the way. Puts a shot up, partially blocked, out of bounds. Back to Hanover. That's Kim Losey trying to plead his case. Lob pass into Zarbanecki. Hands it back to Bruna. Now kicks it out to Juniman. Nothing there. Now top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Needs help. Left side, Carter Bruna. He's going to bring it back right. Now gets a little help from Juneman, and Hanover a little out of whack right now. There's Juneman driving lane. Baseline 3, Will Bruna, no short. Rebound right back to Will Bruna. Now in the lane, skip pass left. Fritchie up strong, yes. Adam Fritchie with the board and putback, and that's Fritchie's first points of the game, and it's 34-19. Top of the key, lob pass Peters inside to Jackson Miller, and easy putback for Miller. Now Fritchie near steal, and South Gray does take it away. So Hanover just really, really out of position the last couple of possessions. Now near steal by Bruna. Top of the key gives Peters, and now a foul underneath is going to be called on Carter Bruna. I don't know what Bruna did. Carter Bruna really upset. Now a 3 from South Gray, trying to get their crowd back into it. Won't go, and now a foul is going to be called on a South Gray Rebel, and they're going to call that on Stahlbomber? Are you kidding me? So back to South Gray. That's on Fritchie, and that's his third. One official signaled South Gray. There's Peters now in the lane, and now a foul is going to be called on Adam Zarbanicki, and this has really gotten a little out of hand. And Coach Kim Losey really unhappy. Fritchie's going to come out. Now inside pass to Miller, won't go. Rebound Peters, put back good. Hanover right now just needs to relax a little bit. They still have an 11-point lead. They're up 34-23. Will Bruna on the baseline with a little room, puts a shot up, and it went, but he was fouled on the floor. So that foul is going to be called on Brock Davis. That's his first foul. Carter Bruna now on the wing. Now he's going to go back to the point. Tries right, now back left, now brings it out. Inside, Juneman, little reverse lay-in. Yes, Michael Juneman hits for 2 more. He's got 13, and the lead back to 13, 36-23. 4:50 left in this third, and now a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to be called on Adam Zarbanicki, and that is Zarbanicki took a hard elbow into the chest. So Zarbanicki's going to pick up his third. Peters is going to come in, and Zarbanicki will have to come out. Seven fouls called, 5 on Hanover so far in the first 3.5 minutes. South Gray, feed inside. Peters, little baby hook in the lane, won't go strong. Rebound fought for. Peters comes back up with it, and now a foul is going to be called. It's either Stahlbomber or Peters, and it's on Peters. So that's going to send Gilbert Peters to the line shooting 2. Free throw from Peters is strong. He'll have one more. 36-23. Hanover still with a 13-point lead. Free throw up and good. So Gilbert Peters hits 1 of 2. He has 10 points in the game. Juneman across the timeline. Works it left. Now kicks it to Will Bruna. Peters comes out, sets a screen for Bruna. Bruna, lob pass inside, has it blocked by Gilbert Peters. Now Carter Bruna is going to back it out. He'll show 3, nothing there. Peters to Stahlbomber. Back up top near center court to Will Bruna. South Gray and a man-to-man, so Hanover has to move. Now an underneath reverse pass. Will Bruna. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call Will Bruna on a charge. And Will Bruna has just picked up his fourth. Seven fouls called on Hanover in 4.5 minutes, 2 on South Gray. Will Bruna now on the bench with 4. Hanover still up 12. Feeding inside is going to be taken away by Stahlbomber. Nice defensive play by Dakin Stahlbomber. Now Hanover needs to make something happen here. They don't need to force it, which they just did. Now turnover back to South Gray. 3:26 left, 36-24. South Gray with the ball. 3 ball from South Gray. Strong, won't go. Rebound Peters. Good job by Pete Peters. Thomas Atkins into the game as well for Hanover. So Juniman walks it down. 3:10 left in the third. Juniman to Stahlbomber. Holds at the point, now dribbles right. Nearly loses his dribble, gives it back to Juniman at the top of the key. Juniman in the lane, kicks it to Atkins, baseline 3, no, strong, rebound Gilbert Peters. Outlet to Skinner, here comes South Gray. Now, shot blocked in the lane, and that's going to go off Lucas Skinner. And that shot, I think, either Peters or Atkins or both got that blocked, went off a South Gray Rebel out of bounds to Hanover. So Stahlbomber set to inbounds to Juniman. Will Bruna right now on the bench, 8 points and 4 fouls. So Michael Juniman back across, down to 2.5 minutes in the third. Bruna on the right wing, walks it in, now goes left. Not much there, back to Peters. To Carter Bruna, skip pass, right side. Juniman works his way in, yes! Michael Juniman, a great move to the hole for 2 more. He has 15. It's 38-24. Down to 2:13. Lob pass inside. Peters underneath. He goes to Davis. Shot won't go, and now a foul is going to be called on Jackson Miller. So fighting for that rebound, Jackson Miller is going to pick up his 4th. So 2 minutes in this third period. Hanover up by 14. They led by 14 at half. They're still up by 14, 38-24. Will Bruna on the bench, 8 points and 4 fouls. Now Juniman. Atkins left baseline. He's going to walk it back up. He's really in trouble and now gets rid of it. Back to Carter Bruna. Juniman baseline 3. Yes, and Michael Juniman hits it. And Juniman, the hot hand right now for the Wildcats with Will Bruna on the bench. He's got 18. It's 41-24. Now to answer on the other end for 2 is Gilbert Peters, and he hits from the free throw stripe. Hanover gets it in to Juniman, down to 1:15. So Michael Juniman taking his time, but man-to-man defense is going to force Hanover to move. Carter Bruna has it, down under a minute, knocked out of bounds. Possession back to Hanover, right at a minute. So right at a minute, Carter Bruna will inbounds under his own basket, lobs it out top to Peters. Hands it back to Juniman in the right corner. He'll walk it left with 54. Rebels in a man-to-man, so Hanover has got to move. Juniman does. Just broke the ankles of Lucas Skinner, much to the pride of this Wildcat faithful. Michael Juniman really handling the ball well. Goes baseline to Peters. Now Peters has it knocked away. It'll be out of bounds to South Gray, and that's a good call. Peters just had that ball held up way too high, and Gilbert Peters knocked it right out. right out of his hands, and William Peters went after it. So 24 seconds. Here comes South Gray, and now Thomas Atkins had it knocked away, and now a tie-up. They don't call the jump ball. South Gray ends up with it anyway, 15. Skinner has it. Right side, Brock Davis. Lob pass underneath to Gilbert Peters. Lay-in, too easy. With 4, down court, Juneman with 1 all the way to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. Now, there's no time showing on the clock, but he is going to be fouled. That whistle blew well before the buzzer, so that is going to send Michael Juneman to the line, shooting 2. So no time left on the clock, and Michael Juneman can add to it. 41-28, and Hanover really needing the points right now. Free throw from Juneman is good. And Michael Juneman has really come up big. One more on the way. And Juneman hits them both, and we are headed to the final period. Hanover 43, South Gray 28. One more quarter to go here at Fort Hays State University.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, offers specialized repair services and maintenance on your machinery. See them for the best farm implements for the right job at the right price. Bruna Implement extends their support to the area student athletes in tournament action. They have enjoyed watching the teams play, improve, and grow as a team and as individuals. Congratulations to all the area high school teams for making it to the postseason playoffs. Bruna Implement is extremely proud of your success.
Central Valley Ag believes that each employee contributes directly to the cooperative's growth and success. This is your invitation to become a member of the CVA team. Go to their website. You can see a current list of job openings, information on benefits, even sign up for one of their email lists. Visit cvacoop.com/careers. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Set to go. Final quarter. Hanover up 15, 43-28 over South Gray. Michael Juneman, 20 points for Hanover. 11 in the first half. He had 9 in that third period as Will Bruna found himself on the bench, still finds himself on the bench with 4 fouls and 8 points. So Michael Juneman stepping up huge for Hanover. 43-28. Lob pass inside. Peters back out to Miller. Floater in the lane, and Clifton Miller hits it, and an offensive foul. And if that is on Jackson Miller, that's 5. And that is on Jackson Miller, and that is 5. Jackson Miller is gone. And Jackson Miller is going to leave this game, the 6'6" senior, averaging almost 20 a game, 6 rebounds and 4 blocks. He'll leave with 10 points. So that basket by Peters was good. Now Juneman, other end, he's going to take it to the hole, lay-in, good. And Michael Juneman going right at Gilbert Peters, and I think Gilbert Peters is playing with 3. So he backs off a little bit, 45-30. Peters, top of the key. Now he's going to try driving lane. Kicks it right side. 3 ball from Skinner is no good. What a board from Fritchie. Wow. Carter Bruno walks it across. South Gray will stay man-to-man, but David N. a little unsure with Carter Bruno. There's Bruno in the lane. Shot up, won't go. Rebound to Gilbert Peters. Here comes Skinner down court. Nearly loses his dribble, but does control it. Gets it to Miller. Now underneath, trying to lob it inside to Gilbert Peters and taken away by Adam Fritchie. Or rather, Dakin Stallbomber took that one away. Juneman will walk it down. 6.5 minutes left. Hanover's up 45-30. And now a foul's going to be called either Peters or Skinner, and they'll get Lucas Skinner for that one. And that's his 4th. Stahlbomber. Oh, inbounds. No look. Inbounds pass. Dakin Stahlbomber to Adam Fritchie all by himself. And it is 47-30, and South Gray wants a timeout. 6:22 left in this ball game. 47-30. Hanover leads when we come back.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Glaven Ford in downtown Clay Center, it's the Oh My Gosh, That's Too Cheap sale.
Tell me, how does that work, big voice man?
It's very simple, ma'am. The Oh My Gosh, That's Too Cheap sale is every day at Glaven Ford. The best price in the 5-state area, max money for your trade-in, and most importantly, the best customer service before, during, and after the sale anywhere. We are Glaven Ford. We are in Clay Center. Glaven Ford, home of engines and oil changes for life.
6:22 left in the ball game. South Gray with the ball. 47-30 Hanover leads. Dakin Stahlbomber with a pass of the year to Adam Fritchie on that last inbound. Looking right. No look to his left. Fritchie was all by himself. Now South Gray driving to the bucket is Davis underneath. He's going to get fouled. Let's see who they call this on. That'll be on Zarbanicki. So that's going to send Brock Davis to the line, shooting 2, and that's Zarbanicki's 4th. Zarbanicki has 6 points, all of those in that first half, and now has 4 fouls. Will Brun on the bench with 4. Free throw up, strong, rebound. Pete Peters up around the rim, just pulled that one down. So down under 6 minutes. Juneman walks it across. Now Juneman, he's going to drive all the way to the lane. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, knocked away, but picked up by South Gray. Clifton Miller, right place, right time. Lob pass underneath. Peters. There's Carter Bruna. Fritchie, other end, lay-in. Yes, and one. Adam Fritchie took off from about 15 feet away, floated in, made the shot, and picked up the foul. Free throw from Fritchie is good, and Hanover is up 20. And South Gray wants a timeout. 5:37 left in the ball game. 50-30. Hanover leads when we come back.
As a family-owned independent business, our agronomists at CS Precision Ag understand what it takes to make your operation successful. From Veris soil mapping and variable rate prescriptions to preseason crop planning and weekly crop scouting reports, our agronomists tailor-fit each package to fit your particular farm. We are accepting new customers for 2017 throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact us today at 785-630-0596 or visit us online at csprecisionag.com.
We are not doctors, but we play one on the radio. I'm Ryan Gearhand from Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed. With next year's spring crops just around the corner, we can write you a prescription for fertilizing your wheat. Proper fertilization is a critical factor in producing optimum and profitable wheat yields. We may need to run some soil tests to diagnose the right amount of fertilizer to put on at the right time. Follow the doctor's orders and make an appointment with Ryan, Mike, Kenny, Alan, or Brent at Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed.
Well, Hanover's gone on a roll. South Gray really back on their heels, just not sure how to handle these Hanover Wildcats, and Hanover's gone up 20. 5:37 left in the ball game. It's a 50-30 Hanover lead. South Gray will have the ball. It'll be Skinner across the timeline. Looking left. He'll go left to Miller. 5-footer from the baseline. Won't go. Batted around. South Gray gets it back. Now leaner inside and a spot block into the next county is William Peters. Wow. So ball will stay with South Gray, and now laying off the inbound play won't go, and up around the rim with the board is William Peters. Down court to Carter Bruna. Had a wide open three, and he's going to back it out. Boy, that is a smart play, and now nearly loses his dribble, but pretty happy just to run some clock off. Now Bruna taking it in the lane. He'll kick it left side. Stahlbomber will bring it back out. Now Fritchie in the lane. Fall away jumper high off glass won't go. Rebound South Gray. With Fritchie with a good look, but he had to go high over Gilbert Peters. Now down court. South Gray's spinner in the lane. Miller won't go. Rebound Fritchie. And Fritchie and Peters are huge at the moment. We're down to 4.5 minutes as Michael Juneman brings it across the line. Now Juneman loses his dribble in the lane. Ball loose, and now a tie-up. That ball will stay with Hanover. And now Will Bruna is going to come back in the game. Dakin Stahlbomber come out, and Stahlbomber has been good. So Bruna with 4 fouls. 4:18 left in the game. He'll come back in off the bench with 8 points. Now Juneman in the lane. Little leaner won't go. Rebound to Skinner. Here come the Rebels. 4-10. 20-point Hanover lead. Lob pass inside. Gilbert Peters turns at the stripe. Shot up. And with William Peters in his face, he hits it anyway. Gilbert Peters hits for a couple of more. He has 18. Bruna across the timeline. Adam Zarbanicki set to come back in. Now Bruna's going to run it. And Hanover will be content to run it. With Will Bruna back in the game, they'll let him. Michael Juneman, or rather Carter Bruna has it. Now Michael Juneman at the point. South Gray really stacked up right now trying to stay in that man-to-man. Now 3 guys collapse on Juneman. He'll take it to the hole, and they'll call a foul on the floor, and Lucas Skinner is gone. So Luke Skinner leaves the game. He averages 10.2 per game, and he's been held scoreless. He's good. Luke Skinner, a 5'10 senior. He's maybe 5'10. Michael Juneman shooting 1-1. First one up and down. And Michael Juneman cannot miss. $23 points for Juneman. Second one, good. Make it 24. (52-32). South Gray nearly loses the basketball. Now they do. Oh, they're going to call Will Bruna. So Will Bruna oh no. Who did they call that on? They called that on Juneman. Okay. They called that on Michael Juneman. No, they called that on South Gray. So they've got. So Will Bruna's shooting free throws. They've got. I still don't know who they called the foul on. I thought they had said Michael Juneman, and Will Bruna does hit that free throw. So South Gray calls a timeout. I think they're wanting to know the same thing. We'll take one as well. Full timeout. We'll bring you back right after these.
From tire sales, repairs, and oil changes to batteries, computer diagnostics, and more, TSI Kansas is your full-service diesel repair facility. We offer a 3-bay shop that's large enough to hold your truck and trailer while it's being serviced. Our skilled mechanics will ensure your repairs are done right the first time, keeping costs down and your downtime to a minimum. We also offer DOT inspections whenever you need them. Call TSI Kansas of Clay Center at 785-632-5183.
Is your growing business outgrowing its internet? No matter what type of business you run, you need internet speeds that work as hard as you do. Twin Valley Pulse offers 100 megabits per second and gig internet plans to keep your business growing. Twin Valley local support and expertise are other benefits to guide your technology planning. Don't let your business fall behind your competitors with slow internet. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to get down to business. Service availability and internet speeds will depend on location. Call for complete details.
So still unclear who fouled other than Will Bruna was the recipient. So he is at the line now shooting his second, which is good. And I still don't know who on South Gray committed that last foul. I really thought they had called Will Bruna. But Hanover has now gone up 22. They're up 54-32, 3:05 left in the game. And now a foul is going to be called on Michael Juniman. Or rather, Carter Bruna. First free throw up and down. Austin Jantz, a 6-foot sophomore for South Gray, shooting. Just a couple of seniors on this South Gray as Jantz misses a second. Jackson Miller and Lucas Skinner. David Enns, the only seniors. Enns not a starter. Will Bruna with the ball. He's going to be content just to run around underneath the basket, pass it back out. Juniman backs out. Back in the corner. Chip pass. Carter Bruna, top of the key. Now he'll move. Gilbert Peters on Carter Bruna. Down to 2.5 minutes. Hanover has gone to that stall game, and they run it well. Carter Bruna having a little fun with Gilbert Peters. Peters getting really frustrated. Now he's trapped, and Coach Kim Losey has to call a timeout, and now Coach Kim Losey is really not happy. 2:15 left in the ballgame. 54-33. Hanover up. Full timeout. We'll bring you back after these.
When you've been diagnosed with sleep apnea, your first therapy option is typically some form of positive airway pressure medical device. Whether it's a CPAP or BiPAP unit, you'll find them at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy. A full-time respiratory therapist is also available for questions or to help with your needs. They offer a complete line of durable medical equipment to assist and aid in your well-being. Most insurance carriers will be billed for you. Just bring in your prescription to Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack.
Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center has more choices available for office furniture than any time in our 70-year history. In addition to the full Hahn product line, we offer a wide selection of other brands of chairs, desks, conference tables, and the increasingly popular sit-stand desks and risers. Check our website at centralofficesupply.com to view our products and prices. Then call or come and see us for assistance in choosing the items that are just right for you. We deliver and install your furniture at Central Office in Clay Center.
Out of the timeout, Will Bruna to Michael Juniman. Now Juniman between the leg dribble, now caught in the corner. Now he gets rid of it, driving in the lane, and he's going to be fouled. So Michael Juniman will head to the line shooting 1-1. We're down to 2:01 left in this ball game. A double shot of state champions on the way. Hanover up 21. Juniman's free throw is good. He now has 25 points in this game. Will Bruna, Carter Bruna back at South Gray's end. Second free throw is good. 26 points for Juniman. And it's 56-33, a minute 55. South Gray with the basketball. Coach Kim Losey getting his reserves up. Driving to the hoop is Gilbert Peters, and he's going to be fouled. And Gilbert Peters will head to the line. Adam Zarbanicki is going to pick up his fifth foul, much to the delight of this Hanover crowd, and the senior is going to end his career with 6 points. Michael Juniman is going to come off the floor, and he has 26 points. He came up big when Will Bruna had to leave in foul trouble as Gilbert Peters shoots the front end of a 1-on-1, and it rattles in. Juneman has had a game. 56-34 with 1:45. Second free throw from Peters is good. Will Bruna with the ball. Across the timeline. He'll hold in the corner. Three players collapse on him. Back to Carter Bruna. Back to Will. He's going to dribble now. Get past underneath to Fritchie, but Bruna's fouled first, so he's going to head to the line shooting 2. He's got 10 points. He had 8 in that first half and then spent the entire third quarter and a big part of the fourth on the bench with 4 fouls. Free throw from Bruna is good. Set the check in. Daisy Hagedorn. 6-foot senior Adam Fritchie is going to call it a night. 6'1" senior. 7 points. And a truckload of boards. Bruna hits them both and now has 12. 58-35, 1:25. Comes South Gray now, other end. Little lob shot won't go in. Rebound to Brock Davis. Putback won't go. Here comes Carter Bruna. Carter Bruna tries to lob it to Atkins off glass. They wanted the dunk to Thomas Atkins, and Kim Losey didn't like that much at all. 60-35, down to a minute. Coach Mark Applegate's going to clear his bench, and now a foul is going to be called on Peters. Coach Kim Losey, I think, is going to clear his. Steve Peters will pick up a foul. Clifton Miller shooting free throws for the Rebels. First one rattles in. Carter Bruna comes off. Will Bruna comes off. Carter Bruna with 3. Steve Peters will come off. Will Bruna's going to end his career, and a brilliant career, with 12 points. Pete Peters scoreless, but he had the block of the year. Second free throw for South Gray, good. Rebound, or no good. Rebound, Thomas Atkins. Down to 50 seconds, and Hanover is going to take home 2 state titles. Boys will join the girls as 1A Division I state champions. It's been an unbelievable day for the Hanover Wildcats. Hanover working clock, now a long 3-ball from Hanover. Brennan Zabatrisky won't go. Rebound to South Gray as South Gray's starters have finished their night. Long shot from South Gray won't go. Partially blocked by Atkins, out of bounds to Hanover with 17. So South Gray has conceded, and Hanover will just walk it off. Kevin Diedrich with the basketball. He'll just go to one corner and hold. South Gray will concede, and Hanover is your 1A Division I state champ. They join the girls, and they win it 60-36. Again, Hanover, your state champ. Hanover girls, your state champ. Let's take a break, bring you back, wrap it up right after this.
Cooper Tires Take the Money and Ride event is back this spring. Celebrate the arrival of warmer weather and longer days with new Coopers for your car and a reward of up to $100 when you buy a new set of 4 qualifying tires. Now through March 31st, earn a $100 prepaid card by mail on selected Cooper Tires. See your Mr. Tire Farmers Cooperative Tire branch.
Investing in our owner's success. Farmers Cooperative.
Well, the Hanover boys wrap it up They beat South Gray 60-36 and really opened it up in that second quarter. Michael Juneman, absolutely huge. South Gray, led by Gilbert Peters, he had 20. Jackson Miller, their leading scorer, held to 10 and fouled out. For Hanover, Michael Juneman, 26 points, just lit it up for Hanover. Really took over when Will Bruna had to go to the bench in foul trouble. Bruna finishes his career with 12, 7 from Adam Pritchie, 6 from Adam Zarbanicki, and 3 from Carter Bruna. J.C. Hagedorn, Will Bruna, Adam Pritchie, Adam Zarbanicki, and Michael Juneman wrap up brilliant careers as Coach Kim Losey wins his 6th state title for the Hanover Wildcats. Again, Hanover girls earlier, they win it 50-37. Hanover guys win it 60-36. Going to have to hire a large trailer to haul all the hardware home for Hanover. Double state championship on this Saturday for the Hanover Wildcats. Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage from the state championships, Fort Hays State University. Again, it's been a pleasure to call this game. Appreciate all of our sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Rocky Downing out here on Wednesday. Bernie Fancella has been our studio engineer throughout the year and throughout the weekend at Hays. That'll wrap it up. Hanover wins at 60-36. Girls won it earlier, 50-37. Double state championship for the Hanover Wildcats. For KCOY Sports from Fort Hays State University, I'm Phil Casper.